EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for the weekend of April 12th and 13th, 2025. It is Saturday, and this weekend's video forecast is brought to you by Pitch a Tent Rental Company, who are back and bigger than ever. This message is to remind you that your offspring from the 2006 Summer of Decadence pool party that you do not speak of, but clearly can never forget, will be graduating this summer. Unlike back then, you have matured a bit and now think ahead about protection. So plenty of protection from the sun and rain for that graduation party is essential. Why not rent a tent from Pitch a Tent and have protection for all? Announcing what's new for 2025, if you have a wedding reception or a food and spirits event to plan, they have added a new fully refrigerated 12-foot tap trailer with up to 8 taps available to keep your brew and food nice and cold, and you can chill it all the way down to a tasty 38 degrees. Contact them at pitchatentrentals.com for any and all of your celebratory needs. Pitch a Tent is located in Fogelsville, Pennsylvania, and serves the greater Lehigh Valley and surrounding regions, and are proud returning sponsors of the weekend video forecast. I did open that this is the April 12th and 13th video forecast. It is not the February 12th and 13th video forecast, but you wouldn't be able to tell in some areas this morning as we have some snow, especially across the higher elevations of northeast PA and northwest New Jersey. This is all because of the upper level low that is co-located with this surface low, and it has strengthened a little bit. You get a little bit of dynamic cooling along the backside of this, and as you get some funneled snow on the northwest side of that low, the upper level low center is actually right here. Okay, so it's not co-located with it. If it was, we'd have a much wider of a mess of snow. But just the higher elevations mostly, even some of our lower elevations in those same areas will get at least some slushy accumulations on grassy areas, and that will be a continuation of what already started overnight in those cases. Let's get over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar, starting us off at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is very well shown where you have this rain-snow line just like this. You got some snow all the way up here like this. All these areas are getting snow. Now, it's not probably sticking too well down here in the Lehigh Valley, but we did send alerts to the Lehigh Valley, too, for some coatings, maybe in some of the higher elevations of the Lehigh Valley, northeast portions of like Northampton County, maybe might get an inch or so. But when you get up here in the Poconos, up by Mount Pocono, Tobyhanna, the higher elevations, really high elevations up there, will be in a 2 to 5 inch range, believe it or not. So there's going to be some hefty accumulations. That's going to extend up into like places like High Point, New Jersey. Up here in places across Pike and Wayne County, where you have those higher elevations. Certainly Lackawanna County, those areas can get into some accumulation from this, and mostly non-paved, but there could be some of the heavier areas. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the side roads at the very least, or maybe some parking lots get covered. But the rest of us will just be a chilly rain this morning. Now there is some optimism with this. It's just going to be this morning mostly. When you get in the afternoon, it just kind of falls apart, and you just get some intermittent light showers, and for some areas further south, not really anything at all. This is looking at noon, and it's just confined up in northeast PA, northern New Jersey, with continued rain/snow showers up in those areas that will pivot around. You'll get some more showers throughout the day, but they'll be more intermittent and very light, okay? This will go up until about dinner time, or maybe just up until about 8 o'clock. We're going to have the buffer up to 8 o'clock. I don't think it's going to last that long, but let's just say, for argument's sake, that maybe you get a stray shower up till about 8 o'clock, and then this thing is going to pull away, and then that's it. Total precipitation, if I just take this from, and this is a melted down equivalent, of course. This is not, if everything we're following is rain, which for most areas it is, except for up here. If you take the period between 8 a.m. Saturday and 8 p.m. Saturday, this is the total quantitative precipitation you get. You're seeing a lot of grays here, and the grays are a couple hundredths of an inch, so it's not like you're getting a lot of rain. But it's more of a nuisance than anything else. Anything that would be a tenth or 2/10 would be up here across northeast PA or northern New Jersey, and that is between the 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. window on Saturday. Most of the damage was done overnight with that heavier rain that moved through during the late evening and overnight hours, okay? The other side of this is going to be obviously mostly cloudy here at the end of the day, but look what happens overnight. The NAM is actually suggesting that we clear out a little bit, okay? So it's not going to be completely cloudy overnight. You might have some clearing in some spots, and then Sunday is going to be partly to mostly cloudy. You have more clouds than sun, but you have some breaks in here. See that? You're going to see some sun here on Sunday, and as a result of that, temperatures are going to rebound quite nicely. 40 to 48 today. With the rain/snow, whatever's going on, and then 56 to 60 is what we're looking like on Sunday. In the wake of this system, once this pulls away, altimeter's back to regular now. Once this pulls away, we're going to have a mild, a very mild day here on Monday. This is going to be ahead of a cold front that's approaching. That's way back here. Here's the cold front. So out ahead of this, you're going to have some warmer temperatures on Monday, partly cloudy skies, and temperatures that are going to be making a run at 70 in some places. Our southeastern areas at the very least, but the rest of us will be in the mid to upper 60s. So it's going to be very nice. A nice day here on Monday, but it is short-lived because we have this cold front moving through overnight, evening and overnight with some showers. Okay, this is just rain showers, nothing else. Once it moves through on Tuesday in its wake, we have partly to mostly cloudy skies and breezy conditions. We're going to have some wind gusts 15 to 25. Everybody's favorite. We love wind, don't we? Get used to it. It's almost like it's an every week occurrence, and multiple times a week it seems, ever since we got into the colder season. Going way back to November, December, we had some windy days starting there already, but it was quite windy this year, and a lot of that is because of cold air advection. And this is another case of cold air advection with the trough coming in behind this cold front, and that is what brings in the wind. And that is going to be on Tuesday. So the temperatures on Tuesday will be in the upper 50s to near 60 for highs. Not too terrible. But once we get to Tuesday, the trough settles in over the region with partly cloudy skies and temperatures in the lower 50s, lower to middle 50s, we'll call it, 50-55 degree range here on Wednesday. Then we start to rebound a little bit here Thursday, start coming out of it and back into the upper 50s and near 60. And then the next cold front will come through either, we think, Friday. It might be more like Friday night or early Saturday. We'll see what the timing is on this as we progress throughout the week next week. But this is another reinforcing cool shot that will set up next weekend to be a little bit cooler. But then we're looking for consistent warmth. If you look at my long range outlook that I did, we do every single Friday. It looks like that week after this, after next weekend, is going to be more consistently at least average, if not slightly above. Okay, so it's going to be some pretty nice temperatures coming in. You just have to be patient up until about the 20th or so, and then after that, it should be okay. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martis. That is your outlook for the weekend of April 12th and 13th. 2025. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.